Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
Has a go! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the game's... He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Çalhanoğlu bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Could be danger here. Chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Big chance! Shapes to shoot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's not going to reach. Marquinhos. Davis. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Iqribayat can claim that. Shifted upfield.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too...
It's Neymar! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fires from distance. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Davis is there, and he can get that clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kimmich. Marquinhos. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Ribery.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that.
Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
De Vrij spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ribery. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Çalhanoğlu just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. He'll try from distance. Mbappe! Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Koundé. And Hakimi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 22. Número 21. Número 9. Número 23. Número 14. Entran número 19. Número 10. Número 18. Número 6. Número 25.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Kimmich. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the pass is intercepted. Fiddles it through. And that's a good ball. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ribery. And here's Mbappe. Ribery oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Aim forwards. El Mali, still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
44.804.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Messi gets into some space. Ribery kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's gone loose. And here's Kane. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Hernandez. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
So it is still 0-0. De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Ribery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, it's Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's had it nicked away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Musiala. And here's Kane. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Neymar is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Oh, easy pick. He's having a hit! Hakimi. Messi. And it's played forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Camavinga. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. Kane. Messi. Could be danger here. Kimmich. And that is a little undercooked. Kane chooses to go back. Real chance!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Kane! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Decent hit from there. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Hernandez. Marquinhos cuts it out. That is a great pick out. Musiala, and that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's played him through. Now it's Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get onto this?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Played back in. Has a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Shifted it to the flank. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Neymar plays it, climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Musiala certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Fernando Torres. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Iniesta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's had a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Kimmich. It'll be a throw-in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Iniesta. Oh, they could break here. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, not quite. Palmer. Hernandez makes the interception. He's in plenty of space here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Neymar looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, smashing header! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's through here. Oh, played right into his path. Odegaard! And again! It's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mohamed Salah has given away a free kick with Rudiger. Oh, good take in a good area. Neymar! That's a smartly directed ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And a header! And it's come back out to him. Musiala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Time added on 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva, that has not gone well. Short changes him with that pass. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's that, the end. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be... Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Eto'o. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Good-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mateus. Oh, super fine. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Davis gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a mistake! Here, Messi gets through, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Guti. Fluminense ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get away here? It's a goal kick. Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And that is not finding anyone. Messi goes steaming forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fluminense clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Koundé is there to clear. Fluminense have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's been given away. Played with finesse. Brilliantly cut out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's in on goal! Messi! Hakimi. No way through. Threads one in. And the shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Fluminense grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, no joy this time. Hakimi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Messi. Neymar. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Pass is just off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Messi. That is good alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cafu. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Neuer will lay claim to that. Hakimi. That has been cut short. Maldini. And it's Guti. Ribery. And it's Neymar. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Looks to clip it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Cafu. Fluminense appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Messi. Ribery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's played forward. Davis. It's Kimmich. Looking for the run. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Guti. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Mateus. Guti. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, he made...
And Ribéry! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ribéry. El dorsal 22. Messi. El dorsal 9.
There's the shot!
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 33. El dorsal 19.
That is a brilliant interception.
El dorsal 13. Iniesta. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 18.
Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hakimi.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Not the most accurate pass. And that is a little undercooked. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's found support out wide. Iniesta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff in with the challenge. Iniesta. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Has a look and plays it forward, back into the middle. Kunde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Owen, quality ball. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely aimed pass. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Oh, no joy this time. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football.
Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
Mbappe.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Conte. Gnabry. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, he's onto this. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that interception was most necessary. Looks a good ball through. Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Back into the middle. No luck with that dink over the top. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through, and he was quick to react. Nicely intercepted. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through. I've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gnabry. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good ball. Now it's Mbappe. It's Neymar! Just swings wide.
Neymar probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Drogba. Distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Mbappe has found the net here, of course.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe! Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Drogba. Drogba.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Drogba.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got him back in a hurry. Drogba. Decent hit! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi, it's a good ball out wide. Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back underway.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the runner. Well timed, excellent interception. He's looking to set free a runner. It's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Carlos Augusto.
Público presente
Mbappé.
na partida de hoje. 71.898
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappé.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Rice. Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rice, out to the right. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ribéry. Now, this could be a chance. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substituição.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Spread out to the left. And he's had it nicked away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Gnabry. Now that's well seen too. Forwards and with intent. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky.
He's got the shot away! Vinicius Junior. Now it's Iniesta. And here's Drogba. Bernardo Silva. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Drogba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Iniesta. Szoboszlai. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's loose now and they want to get it. And again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Teremos 3
Belanova.
minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Iniesta. He's been picked out. Now the finish! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well,
And time is up. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. David Villa. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Roberto Carlos. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Messi. That is good alertness. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a nice ball. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Ronaldinho. Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's intervened well there. Oh, this looks sharp. Koundé makes the interception. Now he's off and running. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a nicely measured pass. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. To Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he was quick to react. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Belletti.
recupero.
Swung over. David Villa. Pass somewhat off target.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played into space out wide. And there is the half-time whistle.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Conte. Roberto Carlos. Conte. Roberto Carlos.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, they can break here. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He could be in here. Chance! Ronaldinho with the clearance. Just eases him off the ball. David Villa. Mbappe tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. Adams spots it and intercepts. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa. Brilliantly cut out. And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that was very necessary. Mbappe! And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Ronaldinho.
Yeah,
And he'll shoot here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe, not the most accurate pass. The pass has gone astray. Too long and over the line.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, Messi. Numero 18,
Koundé getting this one clear.
Numero 20, Villa. Numero 10.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Numero
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
That's a look and
il
plays it
numero
forward.
4, il numero 5, il numero 7.
Alexander-Arnold.
Il numero 33. Cambio
And it's
di giocatori.
Guardiola. Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot. It's there. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance.
Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Numero 3.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's nice. Zaire Emery. Back into the middle. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Short changes him with that pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's run loose here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And it's been taken short. He's having a go! And that is the last effort of the game. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities.